Welcome back to the cabin, everybody. Matt here. So this video is going to be fixing a little bit of an issue that I had when I built this cabin, and as I finished the cabin last winter, the exterior, I had a couple of openings on the eaves, and I'll show you in just a second that there's a gap probably 2 to 3 inches that I knew a bird could get in there and possibly make a nest. And I just noticed today that there's a bird trying to make a nest in one of those. So we're gonna go check the nest and make sure that there's no eggs in it and make sure it's not a complete nest yet, which I don't think it is. If it's not a complete nest, we'll go ahead and clean it out, and we're gonna patch those ends up right now. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's come up the stairs here. If you look right here, the end of my eave has a little gap in it where my board didn't quite get where it needed to go. And there's a bird trying to build a nest in there now. Now if I show you all of these, the far end of the building, I don't know if we can see it from here, there's another opening in the back. There's also openings on the other side. So all we need, I've got this little piece of treated wood right here. I'm just gonna cut a couple of strips and put it over the top of that and screw it in just to cover the hole for now. And that should be more than adequate. So I can't actually see all the way in there, but I know that there's not an actual nest in there. It's just a bunch of twigs. It's the beginning of a nest, but the problem is I can't reach all the way in there with my hand, and rather than cut a hole in there and get it out, they're just sticks. I'm just gonna leave a few in the bottom and go ahead and measure it up, patch her up. All right, it's as easy as that. I just noticed something. Looks like we got a little gap in the peak there also, so we're gonna cut little pieces for that too. All right, so there we go. We got them taken care of. Pretty simple, just a couple patches. Now up here, you guys might have noticed I paused for a minute. There was some bald-faced hornets up in the edge of that eave right there. Matter of fact, there's one flying around up there still trying to figure out how to get back in. I do not think there was a whole nest of them in there, because I would have got nailed, and I didn't get nailed, so that was a good thing. So anyway, hopefully he knows to stay out of there and, I don't know, find a new home. Before I sign off, I wanted to show you guys something that you just seen in a previous video. But if you look back over here, it looks like I've got some excavation work done. And I do have some excavation work done. I dug this little area right here. I may actually come back and dig this some more. I haven't decided what I want to do, but I was going to dig a little bit of a wet area. I actually didn't intend for it to be fully wet. We're wet over there, and then this is kind of a high hump right here, and even higher over here, but I didn't want to damage any trees. But the purpose of me digging right here, again, I didn't really want to, but I also didn't want to haul in material back here. You guys noticed the trail coming in was pretty rough, and I don't have to go down too far to hit sand here. So I hit sand, and I piled up a bunch of sand right here that I'm going to come back here with my little Kubota tractor, and I'm going to turn back around, and over here where the trail comes in, I'm going to see if I can build that trail up a little bit so it doesn't get so bad in the springtime. So that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to patch up those corners there, and actually I can take you guys for a quick tour real quick and show you what's left on the inside. If we come inside, I just brought back today this big stack of wood here out of my pole barn, and the interior is pretty much completed with the exception of this side of the ceiling. So this side of the ceiling needs to be finished, and then of course I'm going to have some trim pieces. I call them trim pieces. I'm not really trimming anything in this building, but if you look underneath my loft, I need to fit some pieces up and under here. Same thing above the wood stove, the peak of the building under this loft. After that, I'll be working on trimming out the windows and starting to put some shelving in here. So like I said, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The wind has died down now, and I am starting to get eaten up by mosquitoes. So I'm going to head back up to the house, and I'm going to call it a day. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.